Hello and welcome. I am BC from Manitoba Immigrant Employment Council. I am here to introduce you to a project funded by Canadian Heritage through regional connections called Empowering Small and Medium Employers to Identify and Prevent Hate and Racism in the Workplace. Businesses with fewer than 500 employees make up to 99.8% of our province's employer landscape. You are the engine of our growth, and as our community changes, your workplace culture becomes your greatest competitive advantage.
Now that we have an overview of the 6 levels, it's time to roll up our sleeves. We begin at level 1, 2, and 3, foundational awareness.
So what does it mean to you guys to live the co-op brand? So let's chat. What does that mean?
I feel more responsible
Yeah.
working here.
Yeah.
Giving people what they want.
Think of this as the bedrock phase. Before we can change a culture, we have to ensure the legal and structural supports are in place.
Why you were drawn to the Morton Winkler area, right?
Yep.
There's jobs, there's prosperity, there's shopping, there's recreation, there's...
We will cover levels 1, 2, and 3. These levels move you from understanding your legal mandates to empowering your team with real world skills. Think of this as your preparation for the hands-on workshops to follow.
Because part of the consultant support available to Kelly and Karen is to customize some scenarios that would be helpful in supporting this message or understanding how to connect to these materials and these ideas.
Level 1 is foundational awareness. In Manitoba, providing a workplace free from racism is a legal requirement under the Human Rights Code. Beyond compliance, we use the pyramid of hate model that shows acceptance of biased attitudes. The base of the pyramid actually support and normalize the more dangerous levels above them.
Choosing not to engage respectfully with a woman leader through dismissive, antagonistic, or exclusionary behaviors goes against human rights legislation.
If we ignore a joke or a microaggression at level 1, we are unknowingly building the foundation for level 3, discrimination, in our hiring and pay scales.
Good morning, everybody. I've called you all here today kind of to participate in an informal discussion on workplace racism and workplace hate. Now,
if we ignore a joke or a microaggression at level 1 in the pyramid of hate, we are unknowingly building the foundation for level 3, which is discrimination. By the time it reaches level 4 in the pyramid of hate, violence, the culture has already been conditioned to accept it.
Things in the workplace that you might not even think of racism or hate.
Our goal in this project is to dismantle the base so that the top never has a foundation to stand on.
The purpose of this meeting would just be to identify things of this nature so that we can address these issues before they grow into more serious issues like hate or violence.
To help you start, our toolkit provides an anti-hate policy template and a formal incident report template so you are ready to support your employees from day 1. Level 2 focuses on self-reflection and inclusive communication. Inclusion isn't just a policy, it's a practice. We provide tools to help you identify personal biases and a language matters guide to foster respectful interactions.
Kind of looks like this on the top part. Yeah, and then it's going to be like that. Something like that. That's going to be at the top part of this. You want to do that too, or like, yeah, good.
We also focus on active listening, learning to listen to understand, not just to reply. These are the relationship building skills that shift a culture from the top down.
Okay, I was just wondering if you could get this report done sometime today for me, please?
Sorry, I can't understand you clearly. What exactly did you want me to do today?
Level 3 is empowerment and training. This is where we tackle unconscious biases and microaggressions. Those subtle slights that signal when someone doesn't belong.
As an example, in India, peon is a role or a job. In Canada, it would be demeaning or an insult.
Empowerment doesn't happen by accident. It happens through practice. In this module, you'll find a full training agenda to help you tackle unconscious bias, microaggressions, and systemic barriers.
Today's discussion is about what happens when we have the right intent and people misunderstand our behaviors.
We often think of discrimination as loud or obvious, but often it's subtle. Unconscious biases are the mental shortcuts we all take. In hiring, this can lead to affinity bias, hiring people who look or act like us.
So are we looking for the quality culture, or?
For example, research has shown that job applicants with white-sounding names can receive up to 50% more callbacks than those with African-American sounding names, even with identical resumes.
With the training, it was like, were we training appropriately?
Then there are microaggressions. Those everyday slights, like saying to a racialized colleague, "Your English is so good." While the intent might be a compliment, the impact is a message that they don't truly belong.
Did any of you experience any discrimination or racism at the workplace?
In Level 3, we teach your team to prioritize impact over intent. If it's hurtful, it needs to be addressed.
Like, that makes me feel uncomfortable. I went to my supervisor and reported that incident.
We also have to look at our systems. Systemic barriers are neutral rules that accidentally exclude people. If 90% of your hires come from employee referrals, you might be accidentally creating a closed loop where your workforce never diversifies. Level 3 includes a systemic barriers checklist to help you audit your recruitment, promotion, and social events. Are your team building activities inclusive of those who don't drink alcohol for religious reasons? Is your culture fit assessment just a mask for bias? This toolkit helps you find those answers. At the heart of this toolkit is the role-playing scenarios. We provide 4 specific situations, from overhearing a microaggression to a direct report sharing a serious concern.
We're sorry, we wish it was different. This is something we've been arguing for years. The newcomer sector has been arguing for years.
We give your managers a reframing technique. Instead of a defensive confrontation, we teach them to model respectful behavior. For instance, if a comment is made about a newcomer's language, a manager can step in and say, actually, the name of the person, communication skills are a huge asset to this team. We're lucky to have them. This celebrates the person while setting the standard for the rest of the office. When you introduce this policy to your team, don't just send an email. Hold a brief meeting. Frame it as a proactive shield for the team, not a reaction to a problem.
What about the bushing? You need a bushing?
Use a warm human tone to explain this is about ensuring everyone has an equal chance to succeed. Your call to action. Download the toolkit for levels 1 through 3. Review the policy templates and make adjustments to fit your workplace.
In a tight labor market, being a destination employer for everyone isn't just the right thing to do, it's a smart business move. Whether you're in construction, agriculture, retail, or tech, these tools were made for you. I invite you to explore the toolkit and take that first step. Every small step forward strengthens your business and our province. Together, let's build workplaces where everyone, no matter where they come from, can truly belong and succeed. Thank you for being a leader in Manitoba's inclusive future.